And welcome everybody to the Ohio Health Ice House. I am Travis Napper alongside Julian Jackson. And we want to thank all of you for watching the district finals championship that we just had a few minutes ago, or about an hour ago now. Now we're on to the Senior All-Star Game. And we have the East versus the West. Looks like the East is over here to our right and the West over here to our left. And it should be a fun one. We don't really know what to expect here. We just decided to broadcast this game, and looks like it should be a fun one. We had some great players on both sides. We have a lot of Olentangy Orange players here on the east side that we're familiar with. Ethan Muth, Peyton Muth, Austin Nupp. We're used to saying his name quite a bit. And then on the west side, you have a couple other players that we're used to saying. You have Jackson Vogen there on the West team. And so it should be a fun one. We're very excited. What are you looking forward to in this one there, Julian?
Well, I'll tell you that I just saw it's clear to see on the East team who's representing Olentangy Orange. And it's exciting because I just take a look down, and number 16 is Austin Nupp. And Austin Nupp, a guy who was a focal point this year for their team, and following their last game in the district tournament, reached out via Twitter and thanked everyone for having such a glorious time with Olentangy throughout his year. So it's not the way that he wanted to go out, but it's lovely to see these guys come back to the surface after having about a week layoff and being able to come together probably with very few practices and be able to play amongst each other.
Yeah, and especially for the seniors, it's one more opportunity not only to have a little bit more fun on the ice and get to play some more hockey, but kind of also just to show what you can do still. You had plenty of time in the season to show what you're made of, but this is like a one last-ditch effort to just show just how talented you are on the ice, especially for those players from Olentangy Orange.
Well, and I just watched a goalie take a shot, put it right in the back of the net, and that was Max Crane from Columbus Academy. So if that's what we're looking forward to, it's going to be very exciting.
Can we do that? Can we just get a shootout between the goalies? I think I would like that.
I thought they were going to have a skills competition, and I guess I was mistaken.
That would make for a pretty great skills competition.
Sure
Which
would.
goalie can score the most goals?
Well, and obviously we're not going to be seeing some players from the West team, as that is where Upper Arlington was built. A lot of the Upper Arlington players were, out of that, of course, as they just won the district final, and they're going to be moving on to play against St. Ed's next week.
And we do know that we probably aren't going to be seeing some of the players from the East as well. A couple players from St. Charles that probably will not be in this game, although I do think I just saw Alex Jimenez, so looks like he will be in this game for St. Charles. Unfortunately, they came out on the losing end of that district finals, but again, what a great game that was.
Yeah, these guys, they're going to be here to come out and play, and they're here so they can have fun, and so that's what's really most exciting.
And as you said, Max Crane in the crease on one side, and on the other side, we have Andy Keeler. And we are very, very familiar with Mr. Keeler. He's been doing amazing work, did a great job in the district tournament, did a great job in the CBJ Cup. So look forward to him having a great day here in the All-Star Game.
Yeah, and you said he's done a great job all season, really, and it's devastating to be able to look at the way that they lost that game in overtime once again to the Golden Bears on a shot from Sam Burns last week.
Yeah, and he's a guy that you can tell he plays with his emotions on his sleeve. He's very emotional. He was very emotional after that game. He was very emotional after the CBJ Cup game. A little stick play going on there. And we are underway.
And it's the West that's out in the white, and in the dark blues is the East.
And already there's a goal! That was
Diego Patones.
Yep. Already the East has struck. I think we're in for a long day.
Diego Patones, man, it's wonderful. He had such a. From my end, it looked like he was having a hard time there at the end. Senior year, he has aspirations of going on to the Naval Academy and hoping to be a part of their program. But he wants to serve his country, and he's a very disciplined, very well-spoken 18-year-old kid. He's not like any teenager I've ever met before.
Well, we wish him the best of luck, and if that's what he wants to do, then I wish him the best of luck, and, you know, thank you for his service if that is his path he decides to choose. Got to appreciate the sacrifice of those young men deciding to do that, so good on him. And again, just some quick action already between these two teams. The East, though, look like they are ready to go, and here comes those Olentangy Orange boys. Tried to, and another one!
That time from Austin Knupp, and these guys are having fun with it. He sat on down like he was going.
Like he was going rowing. Going in the rowboat. Oh, this is going to be so much fun. Oh, and again, that was the East that scored again. East already out to a 2-0 lead already. All right.
Andy Keeler just getting a little out of position there and having some fun with it. On the last drive when you saw, or on the last possession when you saw the West bringing it on down, that was Jackson Vogen. Jackson's family watching from afar. Jackson's family watching from afar in Canada. He reached out to me earlier on this week to ask me if we'd be showing this, and we're happy to be able to do so for all of his family up there in Canada. Hello to you from the Score on Air Network.
And that was Colton Henry that had a majority of the puck on his stick for the East. Andy Keeler getting pressured early on.
And it seems here that's Rhett Bender from Moeller turns over the puck. And these guys shooting the puck around.
If you're the West, you got to get something going. East has just been hammering that puck into the zone. But again, this is just for all fun. Here to have a lot of fun, and so far it's been very exciting.
Well, in the East, you never know what you're going to get. If it was UA, if it was the other way around, and UA would have been playing in here after this, and those guys really just taking their last opportunity. For some of them, it could very well be the last time they put on skates. Though, we know that here in the Ice House, they run a couple of adult pop leagues, so, and you know, I see them in here in the evenings playing around.
You would have had Adam Carrapp, Jack Norris, Woody Tavonian would have been in this game. That'd have been a strong line there.
Yeah, this is the CHC Senior All-Star Game.
Yes.
Contrary to popular belief that it was just an overall All-Star Game for the members of the CHC, but these guys are they're not disappointing right now. Pitones is not short of any energy. He is so fast.
Just a little bit of a whiff there. That was Alex Jimenez that was in front of the net, tried to get a shot, just missed it off his stick just a little bit. And again, like you said, the East, a lot of speed here. You have Diego Pitones, Alex Jimenez, and of course, a lot of the players from Olentangy Orange that we're used to.
Man, Diego Pitones sliding across the ice face first to get in front of a puck. And even after he's just played in a district final, he's nothing short of maximum effort across the floor and having fun with it too, right?
Yeah. That was Jackson Vogen that had the puck on his stick, so it was taken away from him.
And the East setting up a play, rolling on down, and none other than Diego Pitones.
Ethan Moose is the one that was behind the net that set that puck up the ice, and it looks like we have ourselves another one.
Pitones got in there and kind of set it up on the left kneecap of the pad for Andy Keeler, and it seemed as if it fell off. As soon as Keeler went to jolt, it then fell in right behind him. It was really strange to look at. It was almost slow motion. Everything stopped, and then the puck was behind his right hip in the net.
I believe that's already the second here for Diego Patones. And again, the pressure from the East is just rough to deal with. It seems like a lot of great players on this East team. West trying to get something going. A lot of great players on the West, too. I don't want to understate that by any stretch of the imagination. Both these teams, there's a reason they're called All-Stars, because they are all All-Stars on these teams.
Well, and I believe that we've seen gentlemen from the East a lot more in contention this year and less from the West. As I see it, I've seen very few Thomas Worthington games. St. X, Moeller, I've only once. Springboro, I've never seen. Kaufman, I've never seen. And especially when it began to heat up, you saw the majority of teams from the Red Division, and as I've called just a few, Orange I've seen on several occasions, Liberty, but it also goes to show you some of the guys who are younger.
That was a great shot opportunity by the West. Almost had a chance there against Max Crane.
But you can see some of the teams who are a little bit younger, is what I was alluding to, in that there's some teams who are still going to be very competitive next year.
Right.
And that's not all they have to offer. So.
Well, one of the teams that we brought up during the broadcast of the St. Charles in Upper Huntington team game was St. Charles, because you look at their roster, they have so many young guys on that team. One of the guys we highlighted a lot was Sean Moore, who was a freshman in that district finals game and was doing incredible things for St. Charles. And you just look at a lot of these rosters, and this is going to be a fun season next season for a lot of these teams to kind of build back up and have a good opportunity to maybe get themselves into that district finals next year.
Nope, and that was Ashwin Kumar ripping off another shot from Gahanna Lincoln High School. As Victor Appel from New Albany places it on the pad of Keeler.
Had some nice stick play going there behind the net. Racing up the ice is Brant Shepard. From St. Charles.
And as soon as the West seems to be able to get it down into the zone of the East, and a valiant effort as it was there from a member of the West team to get it in, but unsuccessful on Max Crane at Columbus Academy.
That was Irving Hugh. I apologize in advance if we do mess up the names. We haven't learned too many. We haven't seen too many of these names before, so we do apologize in advance. But he's from Dublin Coffin. He had some great opportunities there against Max Crane.
And that was Landon Johnson with a great effort, being able to take it inside of the crease, then backing it out. The East still in control. I'd say time of possession here is somewhat of 90% at this time.
I'd say you're probably right, but here we go. The West has a chance. Almost had a 2-on-1.
Oh,
that's going to be a penalty for sure. And again, Irving Q had an opportunity there.
And
very curious.
And it was Nick Colombo of Bishop Watterson who, similar. How I see it is it was similar to an NBA basketball game when you go to kind of hold up a guy.
Yeah.
And instead they end up falling. And in hockey, when it's breaking away like that, you realize that things could be a little dangerous. So, it's best to just let it happen. But now, Q, I believe it's Q, is going to go for the penalty shot.
And I believe this is the first penalty shot we have actually ever called. So let's see what he can do. Just can't get it past Max Crane. And we're going to stay at a 3-0 game.
And Irving Q with a big smile on his face, skating on back over to the team's boxes, and
he had an opportunity.
No, these guys, they've played with each other for a long time. If they're all seniors, they've seen each other for upwards of 4 years, maybe longer, playing in clubs and things like that together. So it's just nice to know that there's no harm, no foul.
Yeah, and that was something Bob touched on towards the end of the district finals. Is a lot of these guys grew up together, maybe in club hockey or some other way before they got to high school, and so the camaraderie between these guys is special, and you're seeing that both in the district finals and here.
All in, you've got a lot of family in the house, and not everyone is sitting separately. They're sitting in small chunks across the ice house here, and it's just nice to know that we can get together again and celebrate that district final. Very exciting, very loud in here. The loudest I've heard the ice house throughout the district tournament.
And it looks like we got another one.
Is that Patones with the hat trick already?
I believe it actually might be.
Yeah, that's Patones. That's a hat trick, folks. Throw your hats out on the ice right now for Patones. He just played in a district final, and obviously he didn't get enough shots off. So a hat trick to Patones in the first period.
I think that's also the first hat trick we've ever seen here on Score on Air. So already it's been an exciting day. And again, here comes some of the Olentangy Orange players. Make that 5.
And that there, Austin Knupp, the Olentangy Orange faithful. Austin Knupp gets in the net behind Andy Keeler. They're moving that thing around on him quite a bit, and I believe the result of that was a rebound.
And especially, for those Olentangy Orange guys, you got to imagine this is a great moment for them to get to go out and play one more time with their guys, with their brothers, and just get that one last opportunity before they all split off to their respective careers or whatever their plan is after high school. So, gotta love it for a lot of these seniors.
Well, Orange has an entire line on the ice right now for the East. They've got the Muth twins, they've got Clay Headley, and then, of course, you've got Austin Knupp. And it's like, okay, what more chemistry can you write up than that? And then in addition to having the orange line out there, we've also got Patrick Daly from Columbus Academy adding to that.
And he's probably like, you know what, guys, I'm just going to let you do your thing. I'm just going to be here if you need me.
And Peyton Muth there with the shot, didn't go.
Coming quick up the ice. That's Hayden Hale from Dublin Jerome.
And there was no one there on the other side to help him out and put that in on Max Crane.
Had a good rebound attempt, though. And if you're the West, you just got to get at least you got to get one. Kind of stop this bleeding a little bit. And there's an opportunity. That was Danny Murrow from Springboro. Had a good shot, just a little bit wide, a little bit over the head of Max Crane. I've seen a little bit more intensity out of the West.
Well, the West is starting to pick up the pieces a little bit. It's 5-0 here in the first. There's only 4 minutes remaining, and we haven't seen too many line changes. And a great save by Andy Keeler. He's doing the splits out there. You don't see that often. Very few guys can do that kind of thing, and he's got what it takes. So now they're going to move on over to the left wing circle and the West zone.
And I apologize. That actually looks like Jack Frams from Moeller that is in net, not Andy Keeler. So we do apologize in advance, but that does look like it's Jack Frambies.
Has he been in there the whole time? Have we missed that?
It looks like it.
Huh.
A good shot opportunity. Did they get it?
Finally
it looks like they did. All right, we got a 1-5 game, ladies and gentlemen. 3:47 left in the period. And again, you got to feel for the kids. You got to enjoy it. They're just out here having fun. But hey, a goal is a goal.
And that's Ben Sheplin from Dublin Kaufman on the putting the puck in the back of the net.
Score one for Dublin Kaufman.
Looks like BK Shepard tried so hard to hit. He missed the puck completely and almost flew back off his skates. I'd imagine these teams are trying some things they've never done before, right? I mean, you're out here with these guys. If you had an opportunity to practice with them once or twice, you're going, hey, make sure you give me this.
All right, and just some good play against the boards. Both these teams trying to get control of that puck again, try to set. And a good opportunity there by the East, just couldn't get it. Had Jack out of the net, had an open opportunity to get it going, but the West doing a good job of playing some good defense and making sure that opportunity did not happen for the East.
Jackson Bojanen in contention for the puck and not able to hold on to it. And 2 minutes, 15 seconds to go, and these guys are whipping the puck around back and forth. Still in the East zone. And stoppage.
Alex Cunningham making the save. We want to apologize for that one as well. We thought it was Max Crane, but it looks like it's actually Alex Cunningham out of Olentangy, Berlin that is in net for the East team.
Okay. And
we're learning.
Alex Cunningham. Well, it's 5 and 6, and these guys are not in their original jersey numbers. As Pitones makes his way past center ice, throws it on over to a teammate. Nico Falieres, they've done that a lot in their time together. Couldn't make anything go.
And the East clearing the puck down the ice. Cunningham not able to catch it, but able to redirect that puck behind the net.
And that puck covered right on up as he saw Diego Pitones skating to him very, very quickly.
Said, I ain't dealing with you again.
Alex Cunningham, I want to point out, had a great show out against Upper Arlington. Doing the best you can, took a lot of shots, and ended up only allowing 2, I believe, to Berlin.
Yeah, a lot of these players did a great job. We had some pretty great games in the district tournament between a lot of these players. So, you know, a lot of credit goes to a lot of these seniors. They had some incredible performances. We were fortunate enough to see some of those, especially when it came to St. Charles and Olentangy Orange and Upper Arlington. And so a lot of credit, a little dump pass there. But a lot of credit should be given to these guys. They played an incredible season, and that's why they're here. They deserve to be here. They are incredible players, and now they're putting on the show for us.
And putting on a show they are. Nico Falieres traveling quickly up the ice, and as he makes his way past center ice, he's looking for teammates. Right now he's got 2 of them out there. He's got Pitones, and he also's got Alex Jimenez.
I think that's the thing that's impressing me the most is you get a lot of these St. Charles guys, they just played a game about an hour ago, and it doesn't even look like you could tell because they're out there racing around and making incredible shots like that one right there. And again, that was, who else? Diego Pitones.
Yeah. He's going for 4. You think he's going to go for a second hat trick?
You know, he might try. And that is the end of the period. So right now we sit at 5-1 in favor of the East. And again, this is the CHC Senior All-Star Game right here at the Ohio Health Ice House between the East and the West. Travis Snapper, Julian Jackson, and all right, we got another second period. Should be even more exciting. We're going to take a quick little break, though, while they get set up for the second period. This, again, is the CHC Senior All-Star Game right here at the Ice House. This is Score on Air Network.
Have you always dreamed about a career in sports broadcasting but aren't sure where to begin? Well, if so, then look no further than the Sports Emphasis program at the Ohio Media School. Whether in front of the camera, on the microphone, or behind the scenes, you'll learn from a pro to be a pro in the Sports Emphasis program at the Ohio Media School. You'll get hands-on training and live in-the-field experience at some of Ohio's biggest sporting events. You'll be the star of your very own webcast, and you'll get the opportunity to interview some of Ohio's biggest athletes. Call us today at 614-655-5250 or visit our website at beonair.com.
Question. When you walk into the boardrooms of the most successful companies here in Ohio, who do you meet? Answer. Men and women who played high school sports. Education-based high school sports give us more than athletes we can root for. They give us leaders we can depend on. Question. So where will we find tomorrow's leaders? Answer. High school sports.
This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Ohio Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
And we're back here at this Capital Hockey Conference Senior All-Star Game between the East and the West. And it looks like we have ourselves a goalie change on both sides of the ice. Max Crane is now in for the East. And for the West, we have Andy Keeler. So now we have the right goalies. And already there, a shot made against Andy Keeler from the East.
There was a deflection, and then right off the stick, it ended up being Jack. No. Well, it was number 16. And nope, that was Austin Nutt. Yeah, Austin Nutt with the goal. He's wearing number 16 for the East. And there was a deflection there and right off his stick into the back of the net.
So that makes it now a 6-1 game in favor of the East.
Andy hadn't even realized that the deflection was made. And
like, I just got in here. What are you guys doing?
Kind of lost track of the puck.
That was almost a disastrous moment for Mr. Keeler. Went out of the crease trying to find that puck and almost had another goal on him in the first couple seconds of the game.
And that was an attempt from that was Clay Headley. I can see it right on the back of his helmet, number 77. And as he was traveling off the ice, Keeler gave him a little shove in his back, like, "Hey man, come on, don't be a jerk." But these guys, as we've said many times, have played with each other for a long time. And from being a sister Olentangy school, then it's kind of things that happen.
Little budding rivalries here and there between those two.
And that was Jackson Vogen with a great attempt there on Max Crane at Columbus Academy. And Jackson, I could see him doing, back with the puck again.
Brett Shepard had the puck on his stick. Went around the boards with it, but couldn't keep control of it. The East coming up the ice, but it's quickly sent back in between neutral ice. As both these teams just trying to find some kind of momentum again to get the puck back on their stick.
I'm watching Vogen, and he is a puck hawk right now. He wants the puck, and he's looking to score when he gets it. As I mentioned earlier, he's got a lot of family watching from out of the country, and he wants to see him play his last game.
And again, both these teams making line changes, trying to get everybody involved. As we see there, the East coming up the ice. That is Campbell Gwynn for the East. Tries to pass it down the middle. Ethan Muth with a shot there right into the face of Andy Keeler.
Great save by Keeler. They just couldn't keep it in the on possession. And
that was a good one-timer attempt by Landon Johnson. Some good fighting there. Sticks being lifted and the East being sent back into their zone, but quickly sent up the ice.
Keeler comes far out of the crease to make a play, and now he's play fighting with another member of the team, Rhett Bender Moeller.
Looked like it
was Mitchell Berger.
Looks like he was trying to give him a little bit of a hug.
Yeah, it's Mitchell Berger of Olentangy.
Just a friendly hug between opponents.
All these Olentangy schools, there's 4 of them.
Yep.
So they all know each other well.
All right, we're going to get a face-off here in the right wing circle in front of Andy Keeler. And looks like the East won the face-off there. Rhett Bender trying to send the puck up the ice, get it out of his own zone, but he was unsuccessful. But here comes Hayden Hale trying to use his speed to keep away from all the East players that are quickly converging on him. But again, the East gets control of that puck on the stick. Nice little backhand there by Henderson Bishop.
And then another great save. Andy just sticking his left leg out and now coming down the other side with a quick comeback. Clay Matthews and Moeller.
And Henderson Bishop is from Olentangy, Berlin, so another Olentangy player. And there was a great shot there. And we have ourselves another goal.
And it's Landon Johnson. He was able to put it right above his head. It looked like Andy actually got a piece of it, and it sounded as if it had tipped the top of that pole as it went in the back of the net.
Yeah, it sounded like it. So we have another face-off here. As again, the East just pouring it on with goal after goal. The West trying to get control back, set up a good opportunity. Here's a possible opportunity right here. But good defense there by the West. Quickly stopped, but again, up the ice comes the West. Looks like some Dublin Coughlin players.
And it was Hayden Hale getting in close to the crease and not able to hold on to that puck.
He's out of Dublin Jerome. Some good movement here from the West, as they just try to find some opening that they can exploit, but it doesn't seem like right now there are any for the West.
Patona slipping on the back of someone else's skates, and he goes on down to the ground, stays on his belly for a little bit, tries to plead with the ref. The referee not having it.
Brent Shepard there trying to set something up in the corner.
Went with a rocket from Diego once again. Nope, that was not Diego. I'm sorry. That was Alex Jimenez. I see so many St. Charles, so many red helmets right now.
There's Diego as he tried to flip the puck into the zone, but it was unsuccessful. West have a good opportunity here. Trying to go around the goal, try to set something up in front of the net. Shot was just a little bit off, was blocked by Max Crane. A little dump pass there between St. Charles teammates.
And they had just made a change, but for a moment there, it was a whole St. Charles line. It was BK, Alex, Diego, and Nico Valieres.
And here's more of that Olentangy Orange line. Got 3 of them out there right now.
And Keeler keeping them out once again. Now, there were 5 goals scored in that first period, and only 2 to this point. For some reason, this one seems as if they've had a lot more stoppages to this point. Now they've still 9 minutes remaining in the second.
And up the ice comes the West, trying to use their speed. Again, some just back and forth between these two teams. Some good stick handling on both sides. Puck just bounces and hits Peyton Muth a little bit. Doesn't realize the puck is there. Up the ice comes Clayton Headley trying to get a shot, and Keeler stops it.
Keeler getting into his groove. You don't know if he's going to end up getting more than one period of play this time around, and he's happy to be out there. I had also seen a post from him on Instagram thanking everyone for a great 4 years with the program at Liberty and how things will never be the same playing without all of his brothers. And it's really love to be able to hear that when you have all these guys and they're so tight-knit together.
Keeler sent that puck off his pads. That was a shot from Colton Heary. And again, another opportunity right in front, but a pad stop by Andy Keeler stops that shot. It stops this game from going any higher for East.
I believe we're going to begin to see is a little cherry picking right now, and I'm not picking out anyone in particular as I watch Irvin Q make his way past the halfway mark.
There's Ethan Muth coming up the ice. Tried to send a shot into Andy Keeler, just a little bit wide. There's Campbell Gwynn had a nice opportunity right in the slot.
Keeler able to get his stick on that puck just a little bit, but couldn't exactly stop it with his glove.
And a race down the ice as we see the West trying to corral that puck. Nick Gould trying to get momentum back for the West. Get some kind of shot on Max Crane to get this game a little bit closer. We have a whistle. And a change at goalie is made.
And instead of Keeler's coming out. And that's Jack Frambies coming in. Frambies or Frams?
I would say Frams.
Frams?
Yeah.
Okay. I had a Frambies when I was in college on campus, and I don't know. It's a street name. I don't know, but people, never really tell you. And when it's a street name, it doesn't matter. But when it's a person, I'd like to ask them.
And it looks like the West win the face-off. Again, the West in the white, East in the blue. Some nice work here. Good passing back and forth and a shot there against Max Crane, but it was quickly gloved. And we're going to get a face-off right here in the right wing circle.
There's not really too many plays to set up. It really is just a free-for-all.
Yeah.
I mean, you're doing the best you can, and as I recall, we know that when it's that close to icing, they're going to call it every time. That's just what they're going to do. In high school, it was a great effort. It was a valiant effort, might I add, to be able to make his way all the way down the ice, and he was very upset afterward that it was called icing when he's like, I was on there, but they call it in high school every time.
And again, like you said, you could see the smiles as they were skating the other way. They knew it was going to happen, but they were close. We have a goal from the West, maybe?
A goal from the West, indeed. And it looks like that one right there was coming from... Who was that? It looked like it was Ben Shefflin of Dublin Kaufman, but I can't tell for sure. It could have been... Oh, I had a bad angle on that. But the West, nonetheless.
Hey, a goal is a goal.
Yes, it is, especially in a senior all-star team game. Although Patones says otherwise with the hat trick on the other side.
Yep.
And it looked like he was moving down for another one and got it off to his teammate.
That was Alex Jimenez. It was in the right spot, the right time. Just couldn't control the puck to keep it in, to get that shot.
You know, and that's another thing I'll note is that as I watch these St. Charles players out there, you know how much more that's got to take. That you could go after a game, after winning the division in the CHC in the Red Division, by putting in all the effort that you put in this entire time. And you could go sit and sulk in a corner if you choose to. But instead, they all want to come out and play their last 3 periods on ice together. And between Falieres and Patones, Jimenez, and Shepard, this will be it for them, essentially, together as a team. And they're so close. I had mentioned earlier on after I spoke with junior Grant Wolf this week, and their camaraderie they have in this team. They play as 6 guys on the ice at one time. They had dinner at Buca de Beppo, all levels of the program, and it's all team at St. Charles. And these guys love each other very much. So it's nice to see them one last time after a tough loss in the district final. But you know, they're great for sportsmanship, and as I said, there's each and every one of them very respectful young men.
That was a good poke check on the other side of the ice there by Jack Frams, able to keep that puck out of his crease. And the West maybe having an opportunity to set a play up, but here comes those St. Charles boys. As they skate back down the ice to try to regain the puck.
I love when they get to skating really fast, because it seems like they're on to something, and right there, it was Falieres with the attempt in the one time, and Patones, when he sends that puck over to you, when he passes you that, it comes with flames under it. It melts the ice.
Yeah, and Falieres is noticeably upset, through the stick, and he knew he had an opportunity to get himself a goal in this one.
I said, share the wealth, Diego.
See the East trying to move that puck around. Lost it for a second. Clayton Headley trying to get his teammates involved. And the Olentangy Orange teammates. Good work there, good teamwork there as they set up for that goal. And now we have an 8-2 game in
That's
favor.
Austin Knupp again. Austin Knupp.
Is he trying to beat Diego for the hat trick?
Let's see how many hat tricks they can get from the East. They're going to continue to come out and do this. Now, Diego got his all at once. Austin Knupp seems he's kind of trying to control his goals, paying them out, you know. He's budgeting his allowance here.
Again, some good back and forth. A good stop there by Frims. Gets it off the blocker. Tried to redirect that puck. Didn't quite glove it, but he redirected it with his glove. As you again see the East moving in. Some good moves there by Headley. And we had another one.
And he's getting back in there again. Too quick to call, but it was one of the orange players. That wasn't Austin Nupp, was it?
It looked like it was, but I didn't get a good chance to
I think it was one of the Muth twins, to be honest with you.
Yeah, they had Headley and they had some of the Muth brothers.
I just didn't quite recognize the number. You know what? It might have been Headley. Might have been Clay Headley. Huh. Well, it was an orange player. They're up 9-2. East is winning 9-2. And they keep firing away. It's almost as if the East has way more forwards than the West. But regardless, they're firing them off and they're making their way to the back of the net.
And a stop there by Andy Keeler. Or no, excuse me, Jack Frams.
And another line change out. These gentlemen taking their time. Minute 16 to go in the second. It's 9-2. The East leads the West in the Senior All-Star Game in the Ohio Health Ice House. And the Olentangy Orangeman takes a ripper at that. And that was none other than Ethan Muth. They call him E.
E.
And they've got E and Pay. So it's Peyton Muth and Ethan Muth. And Ethan having fun with it. He's a defenseman. He took that shot from clear out next to the blue line. It cleared. And just hit the shoulder pad of Frams.
And we had a face-off from left wing circle. It sent out the ice, and up the ice come the West. And another goal! We have 3 now for the West.
And that's number 13 for the West. That's Nick Langendorfer from St. X. Nick Langendorfer. I hope I'm saying that correctly, Nick. And if I'm not, I apologize. Congrats on a goal here in the All-Star Game and cutting that lead back to 6 with 50.5 remaining in the second. And they're still having fun. It is getting snowy out here. They've got a bunch of shaved ice out there. I'd go down with a snow cone, pick some up, and throw some sauce on it.
I like the idea. I like it. Now I can go for a snow cone.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. A lot of sliding bodies there as the puck is corralled by the West.
It seems they got tangled up a little bit over there. There wasn't a whistle. I was almost thinking we were going to get one, and these guys get up just fine. They're not making a fuss about it.
Face-off. Face-off is set to neutral ice. Here come the West again. But it's quickly taken away by the East. Some nice back and forth here. And another. I think that was a goal, but it looks like they're going to call it a save. It looked like it bounced in. We need a net replay for that one.
Well, it looks like we've got just the 2 referees during district games. They have, or during tournament games, they have 3 out.
Either way, though, it was a great save by Jack Frams. Looked like it went in, but we'll give them the benefit of the doubt as we move on to the third period. Again, this is the Capital Hockey Conference Senior All-Star Game right here at the Ice House. I'm Travis Snapper alongside Julian Jackson. We're going to take a quick little break here and come back with the third period right here on the Score and Air Network.
I just wanted to play.
I just want to play. I just want to play. I just want to play.
Play.
Play. Along the way, I'm learning
Sportsmanship.
Teamwork.
How to work hard.
How to work hard. Discipline.
Hustle.
Sacrifice.
How to be a leader.
Dedication.
I just want to play.
And along the way, I'm learning to put the team before myself.
To put the team before myself. How to be a student.
How to be a student.
I'm learning
to set a good example.
How to work hard.
To accept responsibility.
That I represent my community.
That I represent my community. I just wanted to play, and look where it took me.
She's done it! Gianna Bartoletta has done it! From Elyria, Ohio, now an Olympic gold medalist.
Again, welcome back to the Ohio Health Ice House for the CHC Capital Hockey Conference Senior All-Star Game between the East and the West. It looks like we've made another change at goalie, so everybody getting an opportunity here as we get ready for the opening face-off of the third period.
Yeah, Travis, who is that back there? You know it?
I'm trying to see. It looks like Jack Frams is still in goal for the West.
That would be number 6. Yep. Okay. And
so
down.
That's Alex Cunningham.
And it is Alex Cunningham for the East. Down yonder.
Excuse me. That is still Jack Frams for the West.
Right. Jack Frams right down there in the white.
Yep.
Right. And then for the East, we have a new contender, a new goaltender.
New contender. I like that a lot better.
Well, we'll just wait till he turns around and go ahead and see what we got. But looks like they've got him marked up as number 8, and that's Max Duppler. Could be Duppler.
And he is out of New Albany.
And they put 20 minutes up on the clock this time around, and I can't tell if that was intentional, if it's because of the lead. Perhaps they'll go ahead and let the clock work all the way through. But regardless, we got a bonus. We got 20 minutes of hockey, so let's see what happens.
All right. And the East are sent back into their own zone as they try to use their speed to bring it back up the ice as Diego Patones tries to use that speed, but got cut off at the pass a little bit.
And as you can see, the members of St. Charles of the East are working in some of their very own setups and plays to their benefit.
There's a good cutoff at neutral ice, but a good shot opportunity by the West just went a little high.
Jackson Vojan's puck almost went through the glass there on the other side as it went up and over the head of Duppler.
See a lot of back and forth there as, again, the West bringing that puck up.
Well, and they're laying it all out here right now. There's a little extra time put up, and who knows what is to come of this. They're writing the narrative as we speak to you.
It was a good stick check by the West. East controlling the puck at neutral ice, bringing it into the West zone.
Well, and see, the best part is everybody out here just wants more goals, right? If you're the East, you want to stop letting up goals and you want to score them.
Right.
And if you're if you're the West, you want to stop giving up goals and you want to be the one scoring them so you can catch up.
Yep.
And on the other side,
you want more hat tricks.
That's right.
If you're on the other side, you want to get more hat tricks.
More hat tricks. And Austin Knupp, I don't know if that was the Orangeman who scored that last goal, but look for him because his next one, he's wearing the blue jersey today. Knupp look for number 16 in the dark blue for another score, and that'll be a hat trick for him. Oh, and that puck intercepted by the West, number 8, Hayden Hale, out of Dublin Jerome, and they were then called for offsides.
We are going to get a face-off here right against the blue line. Looks like the East is going to control that puck. And again, all the scoring opportunities. Almost had another one there, if just couldn't squeak it in.
That was Campbell Gwynn. Couldn't quite bring it all the way around town to sneak it behind the back of Alex Cunningham. No, I'm sorry, not Jack Frams once again.
Yep.
That's the issue with having two teams. The other different jersey colors are switching back and forth. They're both wearing the same number. It's 6 and 6 in the goal.
Right. See the East having a good opportunity. Fram doing a little bit of a spinneroonie there.
And they're chasing this puck on back, hoping to avoid the. There we go.
And the East definitely taking their time a little bit more now, just trying to milk that clock down and keep this lead that they've got grown over the course of 3 periods. Looks like we're maybe going to get an icing call.
Well, and yes, it seems to be icing, and they are stopping this clock, so they're just a little added bonus for these players out here. So instead of going 15 minutes each period, they're going 20 minutes now in this third. So 15, 15, and now a 20. And they've got 16:07 remaining in the third. And it's still 9-3. Nothing yet here in this third period. Nothing in 4 minutes. That was not the case in the first, Travis.
No.
Well,
as we say that, though, it looks like we have ourselves a 10th goal by the East.
Did you just see that? Did you just see his celebration afterward? He was moonwalking. He was and I know that he was skating backwards, but the motion, he was moonwalking. That was simply magnificent. I'm trying to moonwalk right now, and I've never been good at dancing and whatnot, but that was talent.
Neither have I.
That was true talent.
And the West trying to respond. That was a good flick of the puck. That was Trevor Tiemeyer from St. Xavier. Had a good opportunity. He was just gloved by the goalie, Max Duppler. And you can see now the West just trying to send anything and everything at Duppler, try to catch him off guard as they try to catch up from this seven goal deficit. West sending that puck down the ice. Some good stick movement back and forth. Puck movement as well. 2-on-1 in situation. Almost gets it past Duppler. What a great fight in the crease. Crowd loves it, and so do I.
And the great effort of Landon Johnson being able to get back on defense there and putting himself on the line for a shot, and then trips over Max Duppler in the net. And luckily, nothing came of it.
And again, Trevor Tiemeyer trying to move down that ice. He's had good opportunities. Just he seems like he's all alone a couple times. And a race down the puck as it's collected by Ethan Muth. Trying to keep that puck out of his own zone. And
Patones goes and clears the puck there out to the red line. And the West regains control and an offsides. Come on, fellas. We can't let you have too many of them, right? We're still gonna call icing.
Yep.
We're still gonna call offsides. You know, if you're gonna do it right. We can't. Even with 14, 16 remaining and down 7, we're not gonna let you just start doing whatever you want. Okay.
Right.
That's when things get out of control. But I'm happy that they know that they were putting in a little extra effort.
And a little back and forth.
And I know Nupp wants to go ahead and get this hat trick. He moved.
Looked like Dupler had the puck for a second, but lost control of it.
And now it's Nico Folieris making his way down as fast as possible. Dropping it off to one of his teammates from St. Charles. And they're just spinning that sucker around. Now the puck's stuck on the referee's skate. It was like a pump fake. It's like you know the puck's gonna go somewhere else, and then it just right back where it came from.
Had some good back and forth there. The West had an opportunity there, but it's quickly collected by the East. Everybody's throwing sticks and everything. This is just exciting.
And that was B.K. Shepard with a shot, and then a great save by Jack Frams.
Good shot opportunity there. That was Clay Headley. Just went a little bit over the head. And Frams is down on the ice. They can't get one past him. Some good play there by Jack Frams.
Yeah, with 12:19 remaining, it's 10-3, the East over the West in the Senior All-Star Game here at the Ice House. We're sitting a little far up, but still seeing so many smiling faces of these guys. They know it's just could be the very last time on the ice, and it's fun to be able to play.
And up the ice comes the West. That was Irvin Q that had a stick on it.
And they're, I believe, debating or trying to figure out where this next face-off is going to be. And I guess we're going to go back to center ice. Got another penalty shot here.
And the West gets a goal!
Nick Langendorfer of St. X.
And the lead is down to 6.
Well, anything could still happen here with 11:50 remaining.
To go.
And that's why they put 20 minutes up. Perhaps they were looking for it to get competitive, and it's still competitive. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just the early goals in the first put the West in a big hole.
But good to see that West team with another opportunity right there in front of the net. That was Evan Kendall out of Thomas Worthington that had a really good shot at Max Dupler. Had a great opportunity, just couldn't get over the shoulder of Dupler.
Frams?
Yep.
Frams?
Yep.
Oh, I thought you said Dupler.
Well, right here on this side.
Gotcha.
Over on the east side. Another shot taken against Dupler.
They're going to begin to start ripping them off here. The East not letting up. It seems like they just started playing faster. They've got the, I'll call it Patones protocol. Throughout this season, when I've seen him play on multiple occasions, it seems that the later the game gets, he gets more energy, and he begins skating faster and faster. He begins ripping off shots, and it's incredible to watch, really. He's got that type of mentality. He belongs in the Naval Academy.
There was a shot there from the West that was right at the pads. Looked like that was possibly, that was Patrick, nope. Looked like it was Patrick Daly, or excuse me, that was Nick Gould out of Dublin Scioto.
And it's Patones with the puck, making his way past center ice, over the blue line, still attempting to take it coast to coast. Can't hang on.
And Frames makes the save.
And Muth, Ethan, with another shot. Frames making that save.
And again, just under 10 minutes. We have a 10-4 game in favor of the East, right here at the Ohio Health Ice House. Again, this is the Capital Hockey Conference Senior All-Star Game. As we see the West there and the East. Again, the West is just trying to get out of their own zone again and set more up opportunities. They got a couple goals now building up. They'd love to get some more and make this a much closer game.
Well, and they are filling that crease right now with a load of traffic. Very surprised at the effort by Frams, able to keep them out on more than one occasion there after that sequence of plays.
Puck is sent up the ice by the East. That was Ethan Muth. And we have ourselves another goal.
And that one this time by a, looks like it's a member from Gahanna Lincoln. Is that Tom Giles?
Looked like it to me.
Shucks, I couldn't tell you. I caught the helmet. Oh, you know what it may have been? Yep, no, I missed the number. It's a shame.
Good opportunity there by the West. Try to get in front of Dupler and set a puck up. Had some great scoring opportunities. They really have. They just cannot seem to get past this good defense by the East. And of course, Max Dupler is doing a great job as well in between the pipes.
And 7:57 to go here, and it's 11-4 now. They've extended their lead once again to 7. The East Senior All-Stars in the CHC lead the West 11-4.
And again, coming up the ice, Diego Patones gets that puck on his stick. Almost looked like that was a little bit of a tripping call, but maybe not. Hard to see from over here, but Diego Patones hit the ice. And that was a good opportunity, just sent wide by the stick, bounced off the stick, and if they could have controlled that one, they had a good opportunity to get one past Max Dupler.
And guys sitting back, waiting, seeing what they can get. It's like sitting ducks out near the blue line, waiting to see if they can go ahead and rip off a slap shot or a one-time.
Well, they've had a lot of those today.
Well, the majority of their goals, of course, being scored off rebounds in the crease, that kind of thing. And not too many shots have been even attempted from outside the post. But that's all right. I like seeing them getting down. Now, we did have 2 penalties called there on the other side, which resulted in 2 penalty shots, but only one of those made up one of the 4 goals for the West.
And the East right now moving that puck behind the net. And we got another one.
And as I say, they haven't been able to take too many shots from out that way. They do it right away.
Looked like that was Ashwin Kumar from Gahanna Lincoln.
Yes, it was. Ashwin Kumar. And it's now 12-4. 6:27 remaining in this contest. You're watching the senior CHC All-Star Game.
And just some good puck movement there by the East, moving around. Right now, their goal, they probably want to score some more goals, but they also just want to milk that clock down. Not give the West any sort of opportunity to get even more close back into this game. As a shot was taken there. Looks like that went out of play.
Yep, that puck up, deflected, and then out of play. Down in the West zone. The East still on attack. They're not stopping.
But neither is the West as they come up the ice. Good defense there by the East to redirect them and keep them away from the goalie. West able to keep that puck in the, oh, we have a ref down, but the West is able to keep that puck in the zone, moving it around. Right now, moving it behind the net for the most part.
You know, it would be nice if everyone could end up getting a score. Just everybody. You know, let's just everybody go ahead and take one penalty shot.
Yeah.
You know, at the end for bonus.
I'd be okay with
if
that.
you feel as if you can split the difference, if you can make up on the differential, we're going to give you a shot. All right? If you haven't scored one yet, Diego, I'm sorry. You've already scored. You're out. Okay? He's scored enough. But everyone else just be able to go one-on-one with a goalie of their choice, you know? I mean, why not? Have a couple guys call each other out. It's fun. And this could be the last time you're ever going to see it.
Do we get a penalty shot, too?
You don't want to see me on ice skates.
You don't want to see me on ice skates.
Yeah, it's I'd be rowing the boat out there. I'd just be sliding on my.
I'll take
back.
sled hockey instead. I'm much more gifted at that than I am probably on skates. So give me sled hockey any day. Maybe then we'll have a chance to have a good penalty shot.
Well, you know what? I'll get in the sled hockey with you then. How about that?
Deal.
All right. Woo! It's Diego ripping off another one. That's what he's good at. Ripping them off.
Have the East there fighting up against the board. Some good battles there. Both these teams trying to regain control. The West not giving up by a long shot. They want to make it 5-12. What a ripper that was. That was Nick Langendorfer. You said it much better. You said it much better than I did.
Nick Langendorfer.
There you go.
Nick Langendorfer. Yes.
Listen to him, folks.
I've, on several occasions, I guess I did get Dupler wrong. And I could have, Bender. I could have several of them incorrect. But Langendorfer, I think I've got it in the bag. Let me know if I don't, folks. I appreciate it.
Speaking of him, he had another great opportunity there right in front of Dupler. Couldn't quite get it past, but it was still a great opportunity and a great shot. Dupler taking some other shots, and we have a 5th goal. And that's got to feel good just for pride's sake.
That's Rhett Bender. Rhett Bender of Moeller.
And that
no, I'm sorry, that's not. Okay, no, I just saw that. Well, no, it's number 2. Rhett Bender of Moeller. Congratulations. I perhaps thought for just a moment it could have been Jackson Vogen. Rhett Bender puts this thing back at a differential of 7. It's 12-5. East leads over the West in the CHC Senior All-Star Game here at the Ice House. 2 minutes, 50 seconds remain.
And we're going to get a stop here. Looks like we're going to get a face-off in the left wing circle. And the West again, keeping control of that puck. They're not going out without a fight by any means. Some good stick handle there. A lot of sticks getting in the way of each other. Both teams doing a great job of stick handling today and playing some effective defense. Here comes the East team. Good 2-on-1 there. Couldn't keep a stick on it though. And we're back out to neutral ice. That was good work there by Thomas Giles. Kept the puck away from the West. We have about 1:45 left in the period. Again, 5-12 is your score for the moment. East lead 12-5. Here at the Ohio Health Ice House is the Capital Hockey Conference Senior All-Star Game, inaugural Senior All-Star Game for the Capital Hockey Conference.
And they've always said all-stars for, they had all-stars selected last year and things of that sort too, but actually being able to play the game is different, especially when we're experiencing so many different restrictions. As you may know, Governor Mike DeWine has been loosening restrictions and will continue to do so over the next couple of months as cases do reduce per 100,000. So very exciting that we were making our way out of what was a long and dragged out and disappointing year of sorts when it comes to being amongst friends and family.
And especially in this case, you don't always get to see your family members come out to these games because of that. And so family members aren't always getting an opportunity to watch these kids play, and it's unfortunate. And it's even more why it's nice to be here to broadcast this game for you all and show you a glimpse of what this All-Star Game is looking like. It looked like West had pulled their goalie, but nope, he is still pulled out of the pipes.
Nope, they're sending Andy Keeler back down there.
They did have the goalie pulled for a moment, though.
Yeah, I think they're just swapping out here for the last few. They played 20 minutes almost.
Well, they are down on the right wing circle, so you definitely don't want to get an empty net on that end of the ice. It's a good flick of the puck.
When his time expires.
And that is the end of the CHC All-Star. Looked like a couple of them were trying to fight each other a little bit. Add some extra enjoyment to this game, but the East wins the day 12-5. And what a pretty entertaining All-Star game to start out, the inaugural All-Star game. So great job by all these seniors. And again, East takes the win 12-5 right here at the Ohio Health Ice House. And before we leave you today, we want to first of all thank you for watching this All-Star game with us. Hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. But we also do want to let you know that we will be back here next week at the Ohio Health Ice House for the state tournament for the NFHS network as we broadcast the state tournament. You heard us on the district finals talk about it. We saw Upper Arlington earlier on in the day punch their ticket to the state tournament, the Final Four for the state tournament, as they will be taking on St. Edwards. And then we also have other game going on.
The other game, the other game is going to be Walsh Jesuit versus St. Francis of Toledo. St. Francis de Sales of Toledo. So those are going to be, it's going to be an exciting Final Four right here in the Ice House.
And again, that will be
so on the NFHS network broadcast next week. The first game being played at 12:30, followed by the 3:30 game. So it'll be the Upper Arlington Golden Bears playing against St. Edwards at 12:30, followed by St. Francis de Sales versus Walsh Jesuit at 3:30. And here at the Ohio Health Ice House, this is Score on Their network.
And we will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching.